You return to your room and try to rest, but to no avail. As you sit there, you hear a knock at your door. Who could it be at this hour? Bertrand! Ray, you awake? If you are, you mind taking a walk with this old man? Sure.
Gotcha.
Alright. Might as well get going. This is a pretty lively city, even at night. Guess the store stays open late, so explorers can come back at any time. This place is a big change from where I grew up. It is so different, but for some reason, it has always reminded me of my home. To be honest, I may not look like it, but I'm actually nobility. Of course, it was in name only. We didn't have any big luxuries. I was just some kid from the slums. I'd look out of the window at night and there wouldn't be a single light for miles. All of a sudden, the head family tells us they need an heir, and I got adopted and dragged off to the city.
There we go.
Man, that was such a pain. You can't be a noble unless you know all their customs, traditions, and dumbass etiquettes. I guess it was all pretty useless, since the family eventually fell into ruin, and in the end, they had their noble status revoked.
Really?
All I've got left is this family crest on this shield. How did that happen?
You got that right.
Well, it's complicated. When you're a noble, you end up with lots of enemies, no matter what you do. I was surprised Ariana recognized this crest. Didn't really expect anybody to remember a family like mine. A lot happened since my family lost its nobility. I traveled all over. I've done things that I can't really talk about. Living a life like that, I think it's made me forget what was actually important to me. I heard you saved Ariana's life, back when you were kids, I mean. And now you still continue to protect the princess, but as a bodyguard. Hey, wait. What does it feel like to be able to protect someone? You should know, Bertrand. What? You gotta give a guy a warning before you say something like that, man. Got me right in the weak spot. But you're right. I was denying it and pretending I'd forgotten about it ages ago. But I guess I knew all along. I guess all this time, all I wanted was to be able to protect someone. I couldn't admit it, but all this time I knew that what I actually felt.
Got a sec?
Ray, I asked you this already, but humor me. Do you really enjoy your life right now? Are you truly happy? Why do you ask? Yeah, guess it's not like me to ask a question like that. Don't worry, I get it. Just forget I said anything. I suppose.
Guess we should head back.
You want to head back to the inn? Ariana's probably gonna shoo me out if I keep you out here for so long. Hey, she's not my babysitter, Bertrand. She's not my babysitter. Anyways, now we are back for another part of Etrian Odyssey. Somehow those streams keep getting me in surprise. I actually wanted to grind a bit, but guess I can save that for later.
Good night, then.
I'm going to check if there are more
guest book
dreams,
is here.
just in case, but seems like that's not the case. Let's make a save.
The guest book is here.
And return to the labyrinth. Our
We
dear
going
home,
in?
which we
Let's
visit
go.
every time. There's still the last floor of the ice realm left for us. We didn't kill any FOE yet, which is kind of a problem. But for now, we can just focus on finding the last boss in this area. Oh, that reminds me, I still have the
Look what I
strawberry
found.
quest. I probably sold the strawberry again.
Careful.
Oh well.
Oh, look. A strong enemy.
Strong? Eh. Eh. Strong? Forget that.
Fire.
The guys who were here before, they were strong, but those mobs?
A new one?
Ooh, shock assault. Anyways, Let's see.
What we have up ahead. It seems like it's a big area again. Lots of ice. Kind of like this. Probably more like this. Check every corner. Ice in front, or kind of like this. There was a door like this. Then we have something like there. There's things here. Seems like there are things here. Chloe. There's a treasure chest somewhere. 2, 3 floors. Seems like go all the way up. Circle around. More ice. More of that. That's just a tick spot or something. Wait, what? Stone gaze, shotgun sword, white wing. Give me something good. Okay, haven't looked at anything. Just seems like those monster green things are annoying. Good that they didn't attack my eye, though. Give me light. Why not the sword? Almost done. Good. Stone gaze, make that part. Ooh. In the mining spot? Yep. And Flavio, I don't know, could you maybe try using Stalker automatically? It would really help me a lot. Wow. Okay, let's... Okay, that's... So, now we have the other problem. Called Slimy Goo. Use it again. Okay, my stalker ran out again. Me, right? Why can't I just get an option like, want to use it again? Sure, go ahead. Something like that. Huh? I mean, that would be useful. Not so annoying. How about this way? That's no good either. No, that's no point. It's also no good. The effect wore off. Stalker, please! Sure. Stay on! Okay. I don't get it. I don't really get what I'm supposed to do here. Use it again? Seriously. What is stupid right now? Maybe? Stalkers keep running out. Wait, let's see. I need to go around here, since every time I go this way. Oh wait, I know what. I know what I need to do. Now, I can go this way, and then on the other side. And from here, I need to kill stuff again. Annoying. Wait, we need to... no. From here, I can head further up. Now there is corner kind of thing like this here. If I were to went this way, then there would be no point. Since I need that ice. But now, can I have this spot? I ran out on that one. Me, right, Stalker? Huh? Thing again. Right in my way. I can move this now. And from this spot, I can go... Can I go this way? This is a dangerous time of day. Yes, I can. Huh? Now we have it here. What am I doing anyway? Let's push it of you. Please, just keep it up. There it is. Question is just how do I get it there? Right there. Oh crap. Use it again. Okay, no more games. Screw you. You will not stop me. I'll give this a try. Looks like this will be difficult. Don't wanna deal with the thing again. Give it a shot. Here's some stuff. Remote feeder. I'll give this a try. Annoying. Looks like I'm up. Here we go. Let's end this. No, you need to do ice ball. Looks like I'm up. Oops. Thanks for letting me relax. There's one more stuff. Thank you. Let's write this down.
And out of here. Looks like this. Right over here. Right over there. Nothing here.
Careful.
Fireworks.
Fireworks? Are you sure? Are you
Perfect.
absolutely sure? Well then... maybe I can kill that thing instantly for once.
You better stay back.
Nope, I cannot.
Burn to ash.
On to the deck.
Almost done.
That's annoying, but shouldn't be such a problem.
Looks like I'm up. Burn to ash.
No more of you.
Come on. Just die. Just die.
Looks like I'm up. Burn to ash.
No more of you.
Good.
Oh god damn it. How about to heal all for once?
Leave the defenses to me.
Just so I'm not dying anymore.
That's amazing.
Thank you. So we have a door. Shortcut. Thank you. There's a door here. Seems like important. The moment you stand before the door, you feel a prickly across your skin. The quiver that runs through your entire being is the same sensation you feel when you gained a new power.
There's danger.
Something's really intense is
careful.
through there.
We gotta make sure to deal with
Yeah, I
this.
can tell from here that it's dangerous. Ray, you think it's the one we are after? In answer to your friend's serious question, you nod silently. If you think yourself prepared to stand up to the threat beyond this door, then throw it open and face your adversary. Oh no, hell no, hell no. Alright, I'm going to take a peek. You pass through the door to reach a hole built across a frozen lake. Though the view is breathtaking, you see that you are not alone here.
This isn't good
So
at
that's
all.
it. That's the monster we need to beat to get Ray's his power.
Are we a match for
This is quite sizable. Tentacles. Tentacles.
What the heck?
Hey! It's up to something. Is it ready to face us? Any fear or doubts you have will get you no closer to your goal. If you are prepared to fight the monster, then draw your weapon and challenge it. Yeah, no. I just wanted to take a peek. There's still some FOEs I need to kill before I attempt that boss.
Here's everything
Nah, no.
I have.
No need. Wait, maybe? Maybe?
Leave it to me. Letting it
You
all
can
out.
do that. And let's do this.
Looks like I'm up. Fire.
Fire consumes you!
That's bad.
I come through and just watch me go.
Multi-shot. Link order, link order.
Leave the defenses to me. Burn to ash. Oh, it.
That's the last one.
And it's dead. Or at least close to dead.
Ooh, grimoire.
You could really need some
What's this?
charge for Flavio and Bertrand. Maybe everyone. Charge is always good. Anyways, now that we reached the boss from this floor, and we only have a few minutes, I think it's a good time to do some quests,
Let us go back as one.
to grind a bit,
Oh, of course. I'll take
to
those.
have strawberries,
I'll take good care of them. Thank
do
you
a
for
few
your
quests,
business.
level up, and maybe in the next part,
Welcome.
we're going to fight
Good night,
against
then.
it.
The guest book is here.
But not in this part.
Good luck.
Oh. So, let's see. I had to check the grimoires again. I finally got double action! Only level 3, but it's better than nothing. So,
All right.
oh my
What are you
god.
thinking?
Oh god. Okay. Playing Cupid.
This one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Say
Yeah.
what?
Cupid. A take spot. Shouldn't be that hard. I can do that while doing other stuff. Discovered. Better be inside. We need someone to investigate further.
This one, huh?
Oh, that request. Okay. In the cave of the 12th floor. 12th floor at the west. The fella out waiting for you.
Good luck.
Keep an eye out. Okay.
Well,
12th floor.
I'm
Take
counting on ya.
spots. Going to make that quick.
Welcome. The guest book is here.
Ah, I found it. I found it. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. The one that came to investigate the treasure in the cave? You remembered you accepted the request. Investigate. Did this guard put up the request? You confirmed to him that you were here to fulfill the assignment. Ah, nice. I've been waiting for you. The client had something big come up, so he gave me a message for you and headed home. I was a little worried. Nobody would show up. Good to see you. Sorry to skip the chit chat, but let me get the message. See that thick clump of trees? Take a closer look. The cave hidden over there. And I guess the treasure's in there somewhere. Indeed. There seems to be a dense copse nearby within. You can faintly make out a cavernous maw and a road leading in. You'll be investigating this area, huh? Well, since I've been waiting here anyway, I could stand guard if you like. If no problem for me, and safer for you. Oh, did you have any question? You must decide whether you will ask question or on the nonchalant guard, or begin your exploration. Ask question. Tell me about your client.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Let me think. Well, he was looking down the whole time, so I couldn't see his face. But he seems kind of a pushover. Kinda quiet guy. Couldn't make out much other than to tell any adventurer that the treasure was in the cave. So I did. Treasure in the cave. There you go. Sorry, but that's all I know. The guard shrugs emitted and asks for you if there's any other question. If you want to know anything else, you can ask. Did you go inside the cave? Oh no, no way. You kidding? These kinds of places with hidden treasures are usually pretty dangerous. If you're going, make sure to be careful. Getting wrecked by falling stalactites would be an embarrassment. The guards laugh heartily, assuring you will answer any more questions you have. You seem to have the full story, but if you want to ask for clarifying anything more, feel free to console him. Decline. I was just going to be a lookout, and it's not a bad offer, even for you guys. Why are you refusing my offer? I don't trust you. I guess I see where you're coming from, but do I really seem that shady? Yes. When you were asking questions, something the guard said did seem odd and out of place. Whether he was mistaken or lying, you can't be sure, but you can't shake off the feeling that he may be trying to deceive you.
Okay.
I see. I'm sorry if anything I've said made you feel uncomfortable. Well then, what did I say that was out of place? Ha! You said something that's inside, even though you told me you weren't inside. According to the client's information, the stalactite exits deep inside the cave. None can see them in the swallow entrance. In other words, it would be impossible to see any stalactites from the outside. So how does this guide, who claims to have remained outside, know about the stalactite in the inner depths? This man must have ventured deep into the cavern and witnessed the stalactite formation himself. When you confront him on the matter, he meets your gaze, replying with a brief chuckle. That was an interesting deduction. Are you guys detectives or something? You've been reading too many mysteries. Look, I think that's enough messing around. You got a request to do, right? Why don't we head in and get to work? As a sign of your weapon, the smile finally dropped from the guard's face, and he tossed, hands starting into his pockets. As if I trust you. A sudden flash catches you off guard, and when your vision returned, you see that the guards had fled. You don't know who this guard might be, but he must have been after the treasure inside the cave. Judging by his pressuring you to enter the cave, it is possible the way ahead is very dangerous. If you feel continuing would not be worth the risk, you can go back to the bar and report your finding. However, if you will stop at nothing to acquire the treasure, then you should enter the cave. Let's enter. The cave intention is pitch black, so you make your way forward slowly, using the entrance faint light as your guide. Further through the winded cavern, you notice a small hole in the limestone wall, and draw closer. Something is inside. Pulling it out, you examine your prize. It appears to be a metal fluid, colored by a muddy sky blue. As you examine the fluid, a loud dim sound from the entrance of cave. It sounds like a crunch of heavy impact against the stone. It grows closer the second. Oh yeah, monsters! Its body is blood-stained and its shell cracked and ground. It seems to be the monster that's been crashing into the cave's walls. It moves abnormal, and it seems to be running away from something. It limps desperate, hitting against the walls. After several tugs against the stone, it falls to the ground with a resounding crunch. The cave shakes and rumbles. The time has come to leave. You rush to the cave's exit, hurrying to make it before the caves collapse on you. Oh, you escaped just as the tunnel caverned in with a tumble of stones. Stumbling into a waiting hordes of monsters. Surrounding you, they open their jaws with howling shrieks. With no time to recover from the cave-in, they surge upon you. Oh, beetles! Oh, forget that.
Right.
You almost had me scared there, but it's just beetles.
My aim is set.
Joke.
You missed.
It's a pure joke.
Very good.
Who's next?
Almost
Come
done.
on. Is that all you have? After slaying the monster, you pause to recover yourself after the dire events. Taking out the flute again, you examine it. While proclaiming of metal, the flute design reminds you more of the beauty of nature. It seems to calm you just to look at it. Some dirt remain on it, perhaps from the cavern hole, but it has no cracks and it still produces a clear and gentle tone. After all that, you have obtained the treasure. All that remains is to report to the bar to complete the quest. A flute. Okay. So before we head back, I'm going to go to the 3rd floor and get strawberries or something. Yeah, I know. No need to say anything else. What? What? Okay, I don't know about the strawberries, but we can turn in the under quest. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where the strawberries are supposed to be, but we can complete the other 2 quests. So let's do this right away.
Sure.
Just click through that. That was just a fetching quest. This one is maybe a bit interesting, since that was the one with the strange guard. Ah, you're back. So where you find the treasure? A shady looking guard, you say? Tell me a little more about it.
That's so.
I see, I get the picture. He was a thief disguised as a guard. The monster were a part of his plan all along. He put up the request to make a fool out of both of us. You probably realized you were too sharp for him and took off before you could pin him down. And when you went after his treasure, you panicked and tried to get rid of both. The price is something like that. Well, glad you came out in one piece. Gonna take a lot more than that to shut your lot down. Ha ha ha! Left at the store for a bit. That's my fault. Oh, he stole my reward? But I still got my reward? You were willing to risk your life walking into an obvious trap and let the thief get a shot at you just for that treasure?
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I might be the only person in all of Hylargard who loves cash as much as I do. Hell, maybe more. So in the end you got your treasure, right? Oh, it's a flute, huh? Let me take a look. Come on, don't give me that look. I ain't looking for snatching it off. Set it down and let me see.
Right.
Wait, that thief was able to disguise as a guard. Who said he can't disguise as Cass, huh? Denied.
Damn.
Come on. Don't just shut me down. Something about this feels off, right? Denied.
Damn. Say what?
Gonna ask the palace to see. I don't wanna leave the flute.
Damn.
No.
Say what?
No. I knew you'd come around. I'll look into this flute business and I'll let you know if anything turns up. Well, either way, go work, folks. I'll have more jobs for you later. Give me the flute back.
What'll it be?
There are more quests. Which quests are we going to do now? You know what? I think I'm going to make a cut here. That's quite a lot of quests, and I still need to figure out the strawberry one. See you guys in the next part.